Hello class, Mr. Stone here. The problem I found online today, it's multiply and divide rational numbers. Okay, so the first problem we got, it's 3/5. Okay, let's write this, 3/5. 3/5 times 2/7. Okay, let's see how we solve this. Well, to multiply, it's kind of easy. Okay, we really just go straight across. Straight across them both, the denominator and the numerator. So what do we got? We got 6. 5 times 7, 35. Now, can this be reduced? No. Really, nothing goes in. 2 doesn't go in because 35 is an odd number. 3, nope. Nope. So really nothing goes into this, okay? So this is just going to stay exactly like it is now, okay? And we just square that off so the teacher knows, hey, my answer is 6/35 and it can't be reduced anymore. And that's all there was to it, okay? So, hey, let's erase this and we'll go to the next one. Okay, the next one, the next one's a little more complicated, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so the next one is 3 1/5 times 5. I can write this 5/1, okay? Everybody knows 5 and 5/1, they're the same thing, okay? So, hey, what do we got here? We got a mixed number, okay? We got 3 1/5, okay? So, how do we do this? Okay, what I did above, right up the top here, I showed how to change a mixed number to a fraction, okay? So what we're going to do here is we multiply, as you see up the top here, see, we multiply the 5 times the 3, that's multiply. Okay, so we're going to do a times here. I'm going to just do a dot for times. I like that better than an X, okay, only because later on in algebra, you're going to use X all the time. Okay, now we add this one. So we get 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1 is 16. So we get 16 over 5. Okay, the denominator stays the same. Now it's times 5/1. Okay, now to do this, okay, we got two choices. You ready? If you just multiply the 16 times the 5, then divide it by the 5, okay, you come out with the same answer if you just crossed off these two 5s. You can cross them right off, okay? They cross out each other, and the answer is 16. But if you didn't, and you took the 16 times 5, okay, 16 times 5, you come out with 80, okay? I'm just going to write it right above here so you can see it. 80 over 5, correct? Okay, now 80 divided by 5 equals 16, okay? So you see how easy that was? If you just cross it out, you don't have to do all this big math, okay? And you come out with the same answer, okay? And that's all there was to this, okay? So you solved that one, okay? But you see how to change the mixed number into an improper fraction? By just multiplying the denominator by the whole number on the side, and then you add the numerator to it. And then you keep the denominator, the same number. We kept the 5, and that was all there was to it. So that's relatively easy. Okay, so hey, let's erase this and we'll go on to the next one. Okay. Now the next one, we got 1/2. Oh, I just realized I went from 1 to 3, and now I'm going back to 2. I'm sorry, I went to the right. I was reading this like a book, going to the right. Okay, I should have went down and then up, and I didn't. I'm sorry. Okay, but it doesn't really matter. We can figure this out. Okay, so now the next one, we got 1/2. Okay, get the pen going again. We got 1/2 divided by 2 1/3. Okay, we're going to make the 2 1/3 an improper fraction also. Okay, so how did we do that? we took the 2 and we multiplied times that, times the 3, and then we added the 1. So the new problem is going to read 1/2 divided by 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7/3. Okay, so now, how do we do a division problem? Okay, I put what they call it. I call it the KCF. Okay, just like Kentucky, almost like Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I kind of remember it like that. It's keep, change, flip, and then you multiply. It's right here. Okay, right there. And they show an example up here how to do it. Okay, you see, you keep the 1/3. So I'd keep the half. I'd change the sign to a times, and I'd flip the other one. So let's see what this comes out to be. It'd be 1/2. I changed the sign, so I'm making it a times now instead of division. And I flip this to 3/7. And then multiply. So to multiply, you just go straight across, remember? So I get equals 3/14. And that's the answer. That can't be reduced either. Okay, so square that up so the teacher knows, hey, that's my answer, 3/14. And that was all there was to it. But if you just learn this KCF and multiply, you're going to be able to solve all these division problems, okay? So, hey, let's erase this and we'll get on to the next one, okay? Okay, the next one, okay? Get the pen going again. We got 6. I can call that 6/1 if I want. Okay, because we all know 6 and 6/1 is the same thing. Divided by 3/5. So how do we do this? We do the KCF and multiply. So this equals 6/1. 6/1. Now we change the sign to times, division to times, and we flip the next one. We get 5/3. Now, this just multiplies. So we go straight across just like that. So we get 30/3. Now we can reduce this. I know we can. 3 goes into 30 10 times. So the answer is 10. And that was it. That was all we had to do. Okay? So I squared it off so the teacher knows, hey, my answer is 10. But you see how if you just learn a few of these rules, okay, how to change a mixed number into an improper fraction, and then on the division, you just use the KCF and multiply. Okay, you keep, changing, flip, and that was all there was to it. Okay, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to help my YouTube ratings. More kids will see this, and they'll get better grades because they're going to see problems like this on exams all the time. Okay, and if they just remember these few rules, they're going to say, wow, I remember that KCF. I can keep, change, and flip, and that's all I have to do. And I know how to do this. Mixed number into an improper fraction. I multiply, then I add, and then I got it. Okay? And they're going to get a good grade, and that's what it's all about. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.